Imagine a scenario that sounds impossible. Just 5 days after Adolf Hitler's suicide, with Europe still engulfed in the final flames of World War II, a group of American soldiers and German soldiers would fight, side by side like brothers, in a battle to the death. This isn't a Hollywood movie. This is the strange and true story of the battle for Castle Itter. Perched on a hilltop in the Austrian Alps, Castle Itter was a fairy tale fortress that the Nazi regime had converted into a luxury prison. But this was no ordinary prison. It was a gilded cage holding some of France's most important political prisoners, including former Prime Ministers Paul Reynaud and Édouard Daladier, high-ranking generals, and the tennis star Jean Barotra. As the Third Reich crumbled, their guards from the Schutzstaffel, also known as the SS, abandoned their posts, leaving the prisoners in a state of uncertainty. Their freedom was short-lived. A fanatical Waffenschutzstaffel unit, loyal to the regime to their very last breath, was ordered to advance on the castle. Their mission: to execute all the prisoners and eliminate living witnesses to Nazi crimes. Trapped and unarmed, the prisoners' fate seemed sealed. In their desperation, they found a glimmer of hope from the most unlikely of sources. Major Joseph Gengel, an officer in the regular German army who had grown disgusted with the regime and was secretly aiding the local resistance, decided to act. At the same time, Captain Jack Lee, an American officer with his Sherman tank and a small band of men, was on a mission in a nearby town. In a fateful moment of history, these two men, who were supposed to be enemies, met and agreed to do the unthinkable. They formed an alliance. A small group of American soldiers, about a dozen German soldiers, a single Sherman tank, and the French prisoners themselves, prepared to make a last stand to defend the castle. The Schutzstaffel attack was ferocious. The battle raged for hours. The Sherman tank was destroyed. Major Gengel, the brave German soldier, was killed by a sniper's bullet while trying to protect a French prime minister. As ammunition ran low and all hope seemed lost, American reinforcements arrived at the last possible moment, crushing the Schutzstaffel assault and rescuing the defenders. It was the only battle in the entire war where Americans and Germans fought together as allies. A final, bizarre, and bloody chapter of the war in Europe, and a testament that even amidst the madness of war, courage and humanity can forge the most unlikely of alliances. Follow for more of history's strangest stories.